Hi, so unlike my other videos, this is a very personal video in the sense that many people ask me, why did you start blogging and why did you start vlogging? Honestly, I don't have an answer. I've tried answering this in very many ways, but why did I start vlogging and why did I start vlogging so late? Well, till the February, March of this year, that is 2020, I kept fooling myself saying I need a bigger camera, I need a better camera, I need more lighting equipment, I need to buy a tripod, and I need to perhaps hire a photographer and a young kid who can create Excel tools and create much better videos than what I am doing. And I kept postponing. You know how it is lovely to be procrastinating something which you want to do, but you then say, oh, I don't have this, therefore I can't do. Now then came the lockdown, and I realized that I could not buy a better camera, I could not hire a photographer, I could not do anything, and I had to do something, right? So I said, okay, let me start. So I used my simple OnePlus camera and a selfie stick belonging to my daughter, and I started shooting. Yes, of course, I made a big mess that I did not realize that the camera mic may be very good, but it does not capture quality as the way I wish it would. I was being egged on by Manish Chauhan, who is an IFA, MFD, in Pune, and he said, look, this can be done, and he gave me some technical inputs, including saying buy a Boya mic, and so this is a Boya mic which I'm using, which is very inexpensive. So if you're starting as a blogger, it's not a very expensive thing, and yeah, I'm not making any money by recommending the product. Then there was Akhilesh from Dehradun, who kept telling me that, look, blogging is dead, people are no longer reading, but people are watching. And that is true, because my videos have been shared 14,000 times in the last last 9 months, and I think that is much higher than what would have happened to my blog in the first 9 months of its existence. People are not reading enough, people prefer hearing, and I know that I'm missing the subtitles because people are watching on the video maybe late at night, they don't want to disturb their partners. So yes, but I found the quality of subtitles very poor. Sorry, I'm digressing. So what would be my advice to you is to say, you want to start something, just start. First of all, be authentic, don't bluff, don't take money from people and start writing absolute nonsense, because the kind of money that I am being offered, which is, and I'm not a very popular vlog, is unbelievable. I mean, I could get for just saying something here, saying I drink this, and if you get paid for that, or if you get paid for investing or talking about investments, then I think people will find out, and you will lose credibility. But yes, I know celebrities who get paid hand and a leg for doing those kind of promotions. You make your choice. Do you want to do it or you don't want to do it? Second, lage raho. Just start and be persistent about it, right? Give it a personal touch and be very clear that you will do it yourself. I don't like to, even if I watch my blog, I may have had 3-4 posts written by friends or known people, again all done free, and that's how it has to be. Because if somebody else writes the script, and I will not be comfortable doing this. I am doing this extempore, right? I don't have a written script for doing this. So be authentic, be persistent, and just usi pe lage raho, and just keep on doing it, and it works. Do I make money on it? Yes, I make money on it. Do I make enough money to say that I need not do anything else? That is yes, because of my being financially independent already. But is it something based on which you can give up your existing job? Answer is no, because even assuming you're making some money, you do not know how long it will last. If something goes wrong and YouTube decides that you cannot monetize and you don't get the money, those things can go wrong. So don't be overconfident about what you're doing. But yes, when you are financially independent, it is easier to do some of these things. But remember, at any age you can start learning something. That is one huge advantage of being financially independent, that you can go and experiment. I did not start this blog about 12 years ago or this vlog about 9 months ago to make money. If you make money, that is completely incidental. I never thought that YouTube I could make money, but there are enough ads and I make some money, right? Do I have to pay tax on that? Yes. Do I have to pay GST on that? No, because I don't raise a bill. They are making the payment to me. I'm not very clear about the GST position, but I don't think there is any GST being charged, and so that's great. So you make some money. So you learn from these things that financial independence helps you learn new things, right? Because you're not under pressure to earn money. That is how this whole thing helps. And that is the reason why I started blogging and vlogging. I had no clue, I have no plan, I have no intentions of making money. Unlike for the others, for me, all this came at a time when I had already retired. So only thing is I could experiment because this is very low cost. Creating these kind of videos cost me nothing except time, and that I have in plenty, simply because once you're financially independent, you realize that money and time are fungible. You can decide not to worry too much about money because you can do what you love. That is the advantage of being financially independent. And this is the way you start something new. Be authentic, write about it yourself or talk about it yourself. Be sure that what you're saying is true. Secondly, be passionate about it, be persistent about it. And over the last 9 months, I've been putting 2-3 videos every day. It takes some little bit of effort and discipline and content. Luckily, I have in my blog already. So for me, content searching is not so much. So that is one advantage. But please understand, my content is nothing original, right? You must have read about it or heard about it somewhere or in some other context. I'm not saying such a video has not been made. Many people must have spoken about why they make their own vlogs and why do they write blogs, right? Everybody has a reason, right? Some people are doing it to earn money. Some people are doing it to earn money after 5 years. Some people are doing it just to spread financial education or whatever subject matter they are good at. When I see a movie like say Postcard, which is a Marathi movie, and you realize how a person is being exploited because he just doesn't understand compounding, right? So I'd be very happy to do such talks for the really underprivileged, making them just understand the basics of compounding, right? So you could have any such intentions. My intentions were never so noble or anything, but I'm happy to work with people at the bottom of the pyramid and take financial education there. Do people at higher levels need it? Absolutely. I've known people in the judiciary and even in banking who need it, but let them pay for it. For the underprivileged and downtrodden, let us try taking it to them through these videos. Thank you.